In this video, I want to show you how you can take AI image generated from your idea and turn into the 3D printed model. Have this 3D model with maybe like a night lamp where those lights can glow. So my approach was it's using high items. It did create very accurate to the images, and it does create very high resolution of the model. And when you prepare for the creation, I will highly recommend for you to try using a multi-view. If, for example, in this, I was using Gemini, and you can see this is one of the created dinosaur. And after I just ask, and it says, create for me front view, create for me a back view. And when you start working inside the Gemini, inside the high items, you just go to Multiview, and here you can download it front, back, and side views. This is give you the better reference for AI create model, the closest it can be to your idea. Because I was using a printer which is a filament printer, and it says it's just using single filament, so it's not the multicolor. You can see it's using kind of them in different, and I want glow. So instead, creating one of this material, my idea was to create this from translucent or transparent material. This way, my idea was when I paint, I can paint the things that's supposed to glowing with a transparent paint, and some elements that I don't want glow with a paint that does not allow pass for the lights, then drill holes in the feet or somewhere, put it LEDs inside, make it glow, and create kind of interesting night lamp. Well, there was some little bit problem with this as we're creating, and I will let you know what's happening, and maybe need some ideas from you to tell me what I should do with that. Okay, well, right here you can see we created this model. And again, create is very easy. You just go, for example, in high items. If you have a single view, use it image view, upload it here. And by the way, when you upload it, I will highly recommend to use, if you use single image, it is a 3/4 position. So AI can understand the depth and 3D of the object. Best way is go from front, 3/4 rotation. This is I found to create the best model. So you can use it single view. Or in my case, I was using multi-view, and I created this model. And right here you can see we was utilizing front, back, and side view as we created. Next, you're ready to download format that you want to use it. It's called STL, and it is specifically 3D printing format for the models. So technically, you can create this STL, just take directly into your printer and print. But I want to recommend this because here we have a problem. If you're printing yours, doesn't matter if you're using Resin or Filament printer, some elements will require some support. Let's look closer right here on a teeth. And you can notice if we print, just imagine from bottom to the top, end of these teeth, they don't touching anything. So they actually will be floating in the air and they're dripping down. So you need to create some special supports that can go from bottom to the top to keep those teeth. For my resin printer, and I was thinking to create one-time resin printer, but because I did not have a transparent liquid at the time, transparent material, I end up using the filament printer for this because I did have a transparent filament for this. But the idea will be exactly same. So when you create, you need to press and create those filaments so they can support creating them. You need to readjust and position, scale, do all the stuff. The problem is what occurred to me, and hopefully you can avoid this if you will be more accurate. You'll notice right here we have the beautiful front teeth. And if you look on my guy, he's toothless. He's like an old man who lost his teeth. And the reason is support. It did print support there, but problem is with materials, and because I have a single material printer, support was too infused to the teeth. And when I start cleaning, they just pull out all of this layer and he lost his teeth. But I decided to keep him, not to reprint. It's a very nice experimental model because I want to, how to say, drill it. I want to experiment more before I start creating final model. So this is my kind of like a test example on this one. But yeah, he lost teeth. The best solution, the perfect solution, if you can have it, when you have it a multi-material printer, and then you can use it a special material that dissolve inside the water, specifically designed for these teeny tiny parts, and you can create support from them, and then you will have it like perfect teeny tiny details and printing in this way. So you can have it a very, very nice model done. But at this point, we're creating model with a support after export in 3D printer, wherever you can go use it, save as SDL, and then you can start printing your model. This may take some time depending on the speed of your printer, and after it's completed, you should have your 3D model completed, not painted. So for me, next step was before painting, I was thinking how to put it lights. And this time come up realizations for me. When I look on the legs, I saw they're a little bit skinny. So, and I was originally thinking if I drill straight forward like this and put it LED inside, maybe around here, then it can glow and create all of this glowing. And if I painting rest of material non-transparent, then lights only come from those elements. However, if you look on the legs, they're a little bit twisty, so it's not necessary work for me. So here's my question for you. How would you approach? How will you put it lights inside? Should I just try to drill very carefully and stick LEDs all the way up very carefully right there with a Dremel tool or some other ones? So will be very interesting ways to do. Well, after printing is completed, I want to paint and experiment. So for the paint, I was actually using two types. One, translucent paint right here, transparent, and non-transparent for the body. I was using Citadel paint. I was using, usually this is paint is using very well for the like Warhammer figurines and other things, and the quality is very, very good, and it stick to this plastic very well. So this is kind of tested, and I bought it. Well, I have a different type colors, and including transparent, red, and yellow. And this is kind of make me change a little bit idea, because originally, if you look right here, he have purple crystals. Well, when I went to the store, they had only yellow color. So I generated and says, okay, let's see how yellow will look. And it's look quite a bit nice. And it says, okay, I'll go create with a yellow with a reddish little bit kind of colors, so we can create this one. But anyway, with my experiment, I end up painting first the crystals, and after going with a heavy painting and cover those elements. So at this, theoretically, this should be non-transparent, and this is transparent. And I did use it flashlight. I've light behind him, make it glowing, kind of, play around. Chickens even attack these poor dinosaurs when I try to take him outside. So he have it quite been interesting life already. But this is how I perform from beginning to end to create this model. Of course, it's much easier to create and painting something models like this, which was using resin printer and using same high items to create. So these ones was a little bit easy with high details. In the end, we have this model that I did enjoy painting. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.